Therapeutic healing experiences seem to bring visions and sensorial experiences that are beyond our immediate physical environment, as if the sound takes us away from what's happening in the immediate physical environment. This aspect of visions, Eduardo, I wanted to start with you to answer that question, because you're a filmmaker. So I don't know what you think of that question, and then I would love to hear any other who would like to complete the answer.
It's an interesting question. I'll connect it to something else, but I think it will connect to the desired answers. We look at different, practices of well-being, so to say. We try to measure a lot of things, and of course there's things that we cannot really measure, like it's the subjective experience of the person. And we talk all the time about how our rational mind gets on the way somehow without thinking. It's like we have a phone and we have one app that we need, which is maybe navigation, but then we put all these other apps, and it's just everything we've learned through life, and it just gets on the way of what's real, through inverted commas, or what's truth. I guess what all these practices, which it could be the massage, the sound, the hypnotherapy, or taking a substance which is going to help start ignoring your own chatter in your mind. We were born in the planet, in this earth. I guess we have the characteristics of what surrounds us, I guess, at the cosmic level. So we resonate with it, and I guess quieting the mind will allow our own channel to connect the intuition. I mean, they say the answer is inside you, but I guess it's inside you because you feel it inside you, but you're connecting with your intuition to whatever channels are there where maybe are not visible. But actually with one of our friends, Amber, she's actually amazing, and she has this new gong which has some harmonics which are another level. Actually, if you come to London, you're in London, Leonardo, you should give it a go. And then
I'll be there one day.
I got very relaxed. I'm in a process as well of healing a lot of pain in the body, somatic. And I said, I had a vision where you're playing this gong, and I could see sort of, when you see this picture of the cosmos, like, in fast motion, like all these stars kind of in circles spinning around. And I didn't tell her, but she sent me exactly that picture. She's like, many people are telling me that they're seeing, this is appearing to them when they have their eyes closed, the cosmos and like the creation and stuff. And I was like, wow, that's really interesting. So I don't know if that answers the question, but I think it all comes down to, quieting the mind. And then that intuition might translate into voices or insights that you can see as voices, or visual as well.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah, it sparks a few ideas that I'd love to touch on after hearing anyone else's.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about chakras earlier. The spinal column is actually where our body's an instrument. When we hear sounds, where we're resonating, our body's resonating like imagine a cello in your body, and it connects to our pineal gland, this organ in the center, which is our intuition, and that's receiving information from the universe, which it's not visible to us. And I think none of us really know how to access that, but it's through meditation, all these different therapeutic practices, that you're able to connect to that. And I really felt that deeply, and it's energy moving through us. We're electricity, and it's through that random visions come up, and they give us the answer, and it can be different for everybody's different, their bodies, and everyone has different experiences, so they store energy differently. And different therapeutic practices come into your life because you probably need it. I found that lots of people just end up, when I was processing my trauma, resonance came into my life, and that cured a lot of ailments that I was
having. Sorry, resonance, you said?
Resonance is this German this frequency machine that they put all these different nodes onto you, and they can reverse allergies. Actually, I was allergic to cats. I was having this really bad reaction on my skin, so I was trying to find out what I could do about it. And she made me collect different samples of things that I was eating, supplements. And she would use this machine, and you can literally test to see how your body is actually reacting to it. Does the body want it, or does it reject it? So, and then through that, she was able to reverse certain frequencies, because when we ingest things, it changed the resonant frequencies in our body, and our body starts to react differently to certain things. And I was just heavily allergic to cats. And after I did it, I didn't have any. I used to wake up with like sneezing fits, sore eyes, rubbing them. My skin would itch, and cats like would really irritate my skin and inflame my skin. Since then, I'm not allergic to cats. I don't have these sneezing fits. So you hear so much of this technology with frequency now, and there's so much ways of applying it that really tell us something about what sound does to us.
Interesting. I found this research party, they compared bioresonance for improving depression. Well, obviously that's not what you were talking about. You were not talking about depression, but it improves, I guess. Well, I don't know what else to say apart from the scale on there. If we were going to say improves mood, but you're saying from your experience it improves your allergies, for instance. But this research shows some better results than the antidepressants. Pretty interesting. Yeah, the idea that our body is what we inject, what we're exposed to, changes what we are resonant to. That's a very nice idea. I like it.